Yeah, the stream was kind of weird there. All the tables started glitching again. So I did the restart thing. I honestly think it's a WSOP issue because there were about 40 tables going, and now there's like 15. Like right when it started glitching out. So, but we got a 50 and L. Do we like it? I think we do. I'm gonna let this one go. So, okay, so we'll move this one off. Yeah, Jack 4. Nice play. Shouldn't have showed me. Should not have showed me, sir. And I'm not supposed to call there. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So this in the top right corner that we're going to make a little bit bigger than all the rest is 50 and L. We are moving up one table at a time. So the rest are the usual 10 and L, 9 max, 20 and L, 6 max. We got 2 of those here. I'll bring this down just a wee bit. Yeah, that looks good. Somewhere in there. Yeah, that's where we're at. And we're not going to wait. We're going to post him. That's fine. And coming back at 1465, won a couple of little pots that didn't add up to much before we had to restart. Looks like everything's working now, but I guess we'll find out when the stream goes live. Move that up. Can I go a little higher? Yes, it can. Nice. I meant to raise more. Fucking glitch. Alright. That all looks good. I don't advocate for changing your raise size based on position. I think anything you do that someone could infer information about is a bad idea. So I keep my raises pretty uniform across the board. Let me check this one. Alright. That's not bad. It's not the worst. It's not the best. That's a great card. Hopefully somebody's got a 4. Probably not. An ace might call at some point. If this guy has a 4, I'm going to feel... He had 9-8. He called me with 9-8. Why did he call me with 9-8? He had 9 high. I don't think he thought he was beating anything. I think maybe he just wanted to see it. I honestly don't know. Alright. Got a gut shot here. Gonna check here. Call here. Hey, first hand of 50 NL, 10 Jack. Not bad. Where did everybody go? This table looks so good. Alright. Well, there's a player I'd like to play against. A lot of limpy going on. Let me see my notes on you. Ah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, it was probably a server crash with WSOP, now that I think about it. There's another 50 and L. I'm just looking at it. Yeah, I don't like that table. is up. King, queen on first, no good. Player min raised. We 3-bet, technically. He just folds. I'm going to go ahead and ISO. We're going to go ahead and bet. Pretty small. No ISO. Player just folds. Interesting. And we're going to bet. This player can be pure floating. It's kind of hard for him to have a king, unless it's king-queen. But this player I know to be a chronic 3-better. We're just going to go ahead and bet through. If he's got it, he's got it. But he can have 6-7. He can have ace-8. He can have a lot of weird hands. I think he's going to call. He's just kind of stalling. He may even raise if he hit the 10 with king-10. He hit it. He hit a confidence card. I think he was going to fold unless he hit that 10. That sucks. I know that player very well. I've gotten that fold a million times. Check, check, check. Seven's all right. Yep. Player calls. Jack's pretty good. Take it down. Open enda. Pair. Just not sure if I have outs here. Like, I mean, the straight isn't out, I think, but I don't think he has the flush, but I'm not sure if the 7's good on its own, and I don't know this player to be very bluffy, so when they keep betting, they can absolutely have the ace of diamonds, which is a bluff they would take. Keeping an eye on all the 50 and L's. Yeah, I think this is the best one. Player's too short to play through that pot with. Even in position. Check. I think we can check, actually. I don't really love representing this ace. We should either lose to a pair or win in a check down. Yeah, there's a pair. We just would have to represent. We'd have to bet turn and river, which I could do, but I do know this player to be very sticky. Ugh. Ace-9 suited a bunch out here. Check. King's not bad. Go ahead and bet. There's a lot of draws, so... you really hustled the shit out of that one. You probably had the fucking King Jack full house. I'm not continuing with anything there. I have to have literally top set of kings full. Speaking of kings, we'll just go for our value. Same here. The hell did I beat over here? I opened this hand. Look at what called me. That's crazy. I'm going to check. I think we're better off trying to catch a bluff than we are trying to get two streets straight up. This player does weird shit. So, we're never going to be beat. Don't know why you would bet. Aces on the 50 and L. First pair of aces today. Oh, we got a big raiser in first. Or in early position. I mean, I've only raised and stolen pots at this point. Gotta imagine this player's gonna want to get it in. Hold, baby. Hold. Hold. There we go! Boom, boom, right off the bat. Oh. 13 hands in. We got a near double on the 50 and L. Boom, boom. $1,501 so far. That's nice. It's a nice little gift. Alright. Let's flop around with some money here. That's a pretty good flop. Straight flush. He called me. Aces and then a straight flush. I got the 6-card straight flush. What did he have? He had the queen. I cracked queens twice. Oh, could have gotten it all there. All right. Yeah, he's kind of a chicken. I'm gonna let it go. Could have even 4-bet. This player tends to open super wide. We got aces on the side. And an open ender in the middle. Could have bet this at some point, I'll bet. Moonwalker, are you going to 3-bet that much? Oh, look at that flop. I guess we check, right? Look at this flop. Look at that. 20 hands to double on the 50 and L. And we are off of it. Bang! Exclamation point pay for sure. Alright, we got another 50 and L here. Nope, that's the one I gotta wait on. That's why it looks so good. We're gonna get another 50 and L going here. I'm just gonna get on some waiting lists. Now that we got our feet wet, I'm feeling pretty good. Sitting at $1,516. So I told you I was jumping back up to the 50 and L today. Mm-hmm. Within 15 hands, I got aces, and took out a guy who had queens. Got it all in pre-flop. The very next hand, I flopped a flush, and on the turn made a straight flush, and got paid anyway. I made a 6-card straight flush.
Holy crap!
And got paid anyway by another guy with queens. So I just doubled up in like 20 hands and ditched the table.
Very smart.
I mean, that's the way I do it. So now we're just looking for the next spot. This game selection is important. What is happening? Yeah, exactly. What's happening? What's happening is it's the same game, just played with for bigger amounts of money. That's nice though. Fucking second hand I play on 50 and L in months. It's aces. This could get action. Yeah, especially if we check now. Can have 8-6 sometimes or 8-10. But if he bets here, we can actually raise. At 7's kind of okay. Because if he has a 7, he'll absolutely raise. And my betting pattern just looks like absolute garbage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's going to think I had kings, but I still don't know if Spectrafax can fold ace-7 here. The only thing that may help him is his kicker. Like, if he has 6-7, he really might not like it. But I overbet it to make him raise, so it's kind of really bad for him now. He might just have to see it, though. I think if he has 9-7, he'll, or 7-deuce or something like that, he'll absolutely call. But there's just nothing else I can do when I'm sitting there with the full house where we have to raise. So there's another table over here. It's short. Ooh, nines back to back. It's short, but it's 50. And it's going to fill up pretty quick. Yeah, I think I got a spot I like. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. If it fills, then great. Nobody raises a 10 here, so we're really just worried about, honestly, aces and hearts, because the suited ace of hearts. That's kind of weird. 10's nice. Does he ever bluff here? That's kind of interesting. I don't know if you're ever going to bluff the ace. But, yeah, he's either going to have quads or nothing. Yeah, that turn bet was stupid. He could have definitely gotten more if he checked and then called. Hey, I had a good cash session today. Hope you have a good one. Well, it started out pretty good, man. We're back up to playing 50 and L. And doubled up in about 20 hands. Oh, that other table died pretty quick. Call here. Yep, that table died, so that's no good. No, we're playing 50 and L. No, higher just because the bankroll dictates it. I could have moved up within my normal parameters at about 1200, and that was being disciplined, but I honestly was working on a couple of little things. Now you're trying to crack the 1600 rating at chess. This has got to be a chop, right? Yeah. Nice. That's a pretty good flop. Making a royal today, too. Let's just bet it. 80% of a royal. And the straight flush was in spades, too. Oh, it's an all-in for 15 cents. I didn't see it. Can't re-raise. Well, that's a pretty good flop. There's just nothing anybody can call us with. Check. 2 per. That sucks. There's a lot of backdoor flushes that live right here. I have to fold. 6-5 makes a straight. Why would ace 4 bet? That's ridiculous. I came in third. I got sucked out on the worst card. I mean, this table, there's a 50 and L, but it just keeps fluttering between stopping and going. It's 6-handed, but there's 2 guys sitting out. I mean, it looks like a good table. I definitely... God damn it. I got posted in. How the fuck did I get posted in? Well, I'm on a 50 and L, so I'll put it on the main screen. I don't know how long we're going to stay at this table. But the big one's 50 and L. I got posted in. I don't even know why. Table seems pretty passive. See, but now people are just sitting out all over the place. Like, this table just will not go. Professor Chaos is here. I'm going to go ahead and bet right at the 9. I mean, we'll try it because it looks like it's filling up, but still, 2 people sitting out, it's kind of ridiculous. Good to see you guys coming out. Might as well give you one of these. Well, hello there.
Hello there.
Let's see. Alright. I mean, like, see, like, this guy left, and then this guy left. It's because these players are fucking sitting out. They're just taking up seats. It's ridiculous. Pretty good. We're going to bet the turn. And we're going to check this one back because I don't think it serves us to bet the flop. Bet the turn. This player's raising. He should have been raising on the draw. I'm getting check raised over here again, too. Does this guy actually have a 6? Oh, he flopped the ass into the straight. That's funny. This is more believable down here. All right. That's a good card for him. It's fine. Lots of 3s. He's gonna raise. If this guy has a spade draw, he'll go crazy. Aces. Player calls, spade comes off. I'm gonna check. Another spade. I'm gonna go ahead and 3-bet. Yeah. It's so annoying. He just bets so small. He leads half pot. And he's supposed to be leading spades, but I don't know if people know that. Wow! Are you really this crazy? What is happening here? I 3-bet and he called, and then he leads right at the king. Is he just supposed to have ace-king here? I mean, he's gonna jam the river, so I guess we just fold, right? That sucks. That's weird. God damn. No, I didn't even see the double paired board. If I saw the double paired board, I wouldn't have called, believe it or not. I thought it was an 8. I did not see it was 2 9s. That's annoying. We'll just check. This guy only bet 1 street. He's supposed to have aces there, not ace-king. If he has ace-king, it's the ace. It's with the spades. Huh. This is a funny one. The guy was bluffing into the nuts for no reason. Asking. What's this guy taking so long for? Ender. This player took that long and then limped. Well, we're obviously going to raise. Check. Just called. Awful run out for bluffs, yeah. That's fine. We can take that down. I don't mind it. I don't know how much further he goes. Player posted in first, so we're always going to see a raise, but this raise is nowhere near enough. This raise should be like $5. this is just ridiculous. We're all going to call. Oh, I thought I was going to get 3 deuces. King, queen, very common here. Might need a deuce to win. Ace might be no good. This player's interesting, but he can definitely do that. Flush draw. He can definitely just have a king, shitty king. Spades. Spades are hitting today. Bum, bum, bum. Ace king again. Dude called me. Called over here. What'd this guy have? Ace 10? Oh, 2 pair. Okay, I didn't see it. Still, there's a queen on the board. And the spades. Optimism. 3-bet from the small. How long has he been here for? 1 minute? I mean, if you got aces, cool. Nice try. Not raising an early position because I'm full of shit. You gonna go to auto post or you just gonna leave now? Well, now we're gonna check because he should have not much of this or a set. Either way, the money's going to go in. He doesn't have that much left, but we want to give him a chance to, yeah, that's fine. We got every chance to get him off the hand. He's never folding once the ace hits, but if he has like queens or kings, be surprised how often you see guys jam there. It's just hilarious. Calls a 3-bet, calls bet on the flop. Any other card comes on the turn, we just win. But better than losing. So there's a 20 and L that I can get on. Nah, I think I like where I'm at. Fold, fold, fold. This guy's getting froggy. That's hilarious. Pot. Queen is nice. He definitely have the suited ace of clubs. But when he checks after that long, we're going to go ahead and bet anyway. If he raises right here, obviously he's not full of shit. But he was pausing to make us not bet, so when that's the case, we bet. This table's going to die. I'm only sticking with this one on the bottom right because of the player who just won that pot. He is 100% the reason to be there. Oh, I gotta wait on this one. Short stack re-raise. Jam-a-lamb. Come on, race it. Come on, ace it. Ace. 9-4. King. Should be 100 big blind minimum to buy in. Alright. This table's dead. So we see limp, I raised, we got a re-raise. I don't think we want to fold the 10s just yet. Check. I'm not convinced I have the best hand right now, but I can obviously 3-bet here. Very aggressive. So now this player just jams. Alright. That's fine. That's a jacks freak out. Jacks plus. Could even be aces. Let me go ahead and check this one back. Make a queen. Really? Yeah. Such a fucking tool bag. Calls a monstrous raise with fucking ace-5 suited. And then check raises like anybody's ever going to fold to that. It's hilarious. Why am I losing on the small tables? You fucking idiot. Spectrofax, really? Alright. You could definitely have a jack or 2 pair. He's supposed to have queen 10 and other club draws. It's hard for him to have queen 9. I guess he could have 6-9, 7-8. He's supposed to be checking a pair. So this is 2 pair or nothing, huh? Okay. Ace jack. Top pair, I guess, is okay to do that with, but it's not great. You should be checking that. It was not obvious that I was on a club draw. Could have just ripped it on him. The fact that he didn't 3-bet pre-flop. That's some donkey shit right there. Betting the ace jack on the end. Like it's just such a great way to get busted. Same fucking flop, pretty much. God, just brick. Brick. God, I have the ideal fucking seat and I can't get any fucking action over here. I know I'm not getting him off of it if I jam, so that's why I called, but I'm absolutely getting paid. So I basically just saved $7 or $8 there. This is fucking annoying. Nice 10. You might still go. No. Too small. That's one of those ones where we don't get in any more money unless he improves. Get on these waiting lists. A little bit of a downswing there, but we're still okay. Hey, he's king of bunch. Any more 9 max? Only 3 9 max. Jeez. I'm on all the lists. The table just died. Just move this over here. Move this up. $350 out of the big blind in a limped pot. And this is a limped pot. We're basically just calling because we're not priced out. Might be good with the spade if this guy doesn't bet. When he bets, we gotta fold though. Oh, that's a clubbage. Oh, turn the set versus the flop set. Yeah, he just had the king. Probably had king queen with the king of clubs. I mean, the guy opened to 350 on a limp, and this guy limped. So, pair versus pair. Oh, look at that. I almost called it, too. Just because he's fucking out of his gourd. Would have been leading this one. It's a pretty good flop. Pretty good turn. Pretty good river. It's just never going to fold anything. 9-9. 2 9s and he called me. God damn, it was the best fucking table. See? I like that it's shorthanded now, because that'll look fucking aggro. Bet. Take it down. Fold. Fold. Oh, there we go. There's another 20 and 0. I was up very early this morning, so I got to be aware of that and make sure that I get rest. I am purposefully underplaying versus the shorty. Okay. Good for you. Just get your fucking money in. I realized how short he was after the hand flopped. Probably gonna check raise this one. Definitely gonna lead. Let that go. Bet the river. Really? Oh my god, he filled the top end. That's funny. The min raise is hilarious. He even min raised and I could have a fucking full house. I would have played it very similarly. But whatever. $60. Bum, 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 bum. Shit. Am I that tired? I definitely don't want to stop playing already. I've only been on an hour. We're having a pretty good time here. Let's see if I can focus. Yeah. I mean, I 3-bet this kind of weirdly, but we're doing it so we can bluff. Player calls. King of the turn is really bad because he can have king, queen, ace, 10. You can't really have 10, 9. So we're going to check back and make a flush. Yeah. He's never, yeah, he's always got the straight. He's never got the flush. Thanks, bro. And he just told me he doesn't know how to fold by leading out like that. He let out for half his stack. He's just never gonna fold. It's a nice value jam. Ace 9. Player leads out. There's the raise. I was going to do that. Yeah, it's just always going to work. Cheddar could definitely have the spade draw, but I honestly don't know exactly what's up with that, so sticking around with the eights would not be a good idea. Just because if he does have spades, he's probably going to have an overcard, so it's going to be hard. Like, he could have like 9 10 of spades or something. And then like a 10 beats me. Damn it. Those are the ones that chew you up. If it was suited, I could call it, but that kind of limits you. Like that's the other good thing about defending only the suited variety there, is that it keeps you from having too many trials with 9-7. Not only do you end up whatchamacallit, you know, with the flushes, but you also end up taking less defensible positions. Okay. I meant to bet more. That's a fucking misclick. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely be beat up here. I guess I'm supposed to fold now. See, this sucks because I meant to fucking bet more here. Doesn't really matter now, does it? Min raise, pretty much. It really doesn't matter now, does it? What you holding on to that for? What you holding back for, bro? Flops the nuts versus aces. That's why you don't trap the aces, man. Well, you only had fucking $4, so I get it. Are there any more fucking 9 max? Okay, there's one. 10 and L. Yeah, because we're getting off this one. Yeah, we're done with that one. Okay. Fold this one. Ooh, we might have another 20 in L. Check. Fold. I guess we can take it. Because I gotta get off this table soon anyway. This motherfucker. Gut shot. Open ender. I'm gonna try. We do have a lot of the removal cards, 6-7 and 7-5, 8-6, 4-7. Well, not really. 5-7. Yeah. Yeah. So we have some removal. Not having a spade in my hand is kind of good there. We have to get off this one. I don't really like this table. Yeah, I think I'm going to ditch that one. For sure. Yeah, I think this will be the last one here. Okay. I do want to make it seem like I don't mind limping around, so I think with these players it's kind of whatever. This player's super short, so he can absolutely have an ace. 10 jack can be out there. I'm going to check, see if I can pick up a club draw. Let's bring in this one. There's the club draw. Now he bets the full pot, which is kind of weird. It makes me a little bit cautious. But if we make the clubs, we're not going to fold. He could definitely have 10 jack. Make this straight. I mean, if he check jams, it's whatever, but I'm not folding. Should be good here. Yeah. We don't mind flopping. We don't mind flopping. I mean, if these players aren't going to be aggressive, we're going to be aggressive with our monsters and or with our good hands, and we're going to keep positional limping going. Nice part is we can take a lot of shots at this flop, and even if we get called, we can check turn, get to the river for free. So a nice little half pot bet here kind of works well. Could even bet bigger, like we have like a weird queen that we limped, like queen 10, although that's exactly what he could have. So we're gonna call. Ooh, that's a good card on the bottom. Oh, he rivered me. That's funny. I don't know why he didn't keep betting. Pick up the gut shot. It's his first hand on the table, so we're not gonna. And this player is more of a value bet kind of guy, so his name is right. See more flops. He does see a lot of flops. I remember this player very well. We still play on 20 and L, but I play with him on 50 and L a ton. And he does like to flop around a bunch and then just bet for value. So I have no doubt that he had a queen, which doesn't mean I couldn't take it away from him, because he's going to have like queen 10 and queen jack. But I just don't think it's necessary. I think we'd rather allow him to get into this rhythm and let him duff off when we're super strong, meaning top pair, top kicker. Is that another 6 max I can get on? Yeah, it is too. Alright, so we're going to get on another 6 max, pull this one off, put this right there, because I'm about to be done with that table. Okay. 8's okay. I'm going to lead the 9. Wow. I'm going to check the turn. I can have 8-10 very easily. I just check now. There's no bluffs here. Yeah. So Seymour's, yeah. To see what I mean? He's like, he's just not a bluffy. Not that he doesn't bluff, but he'll start doing this right away. Do I want this 50 and all? No, it's a bad table.
Guess who I'm on the phone with?
Who that?
Cora!
Yay.
She called me. I didn't call
Aw.
her. She called me. I'm special.
Is it tomorrow there?
Is it tomorrow there? No, it's almost tomorrow there.
Yeah. I just wanted to complain to somebody back at 4 a.m. without them being like, you're taking this for granted. You're literally in London right now. Stop complaining.
You definitely won't get that from me. Because I get it. Because you're in London. I'm like, I get it. You're bored. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? It's London.
I'm gonna go
I mean, the language barrier's got to be a bitch.
The language barrier.
Yeah, it sucks. We're really having issues.
Really having issues.
You're like, where's the elevator? And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Where's the elevator? You mean the lift?
You're like, no, I don't even have that on my phone out here.
They call it a lift.
I know.
Have you been on a double-decker bus?
Hey, it's my niece you're talking about.
Okay, so we were trying to go to this one club, and then we got super, super lost, so we just went to like one that a ton of people were at.
My niece Cora, she's in London doing her first semester abroad.